And then I'm happy to be here with you once again. And then in this particular stream, we just want to talk around the house. It has been a long time since I've taken you through the process of what is actually going on at my end. So this morning, we are going to go around the houses and check what is currently happening, and then how you can also replicate this same system, okay? Now, before we proceed, if this is your first time joining our stream, I welcome you to the stream. And also, if you join, make sure to leave your name, where you are joining from in a live chat. Or if you stumble on this particular stream after, then make sure to leave a comment of where you are joining from. But don't forget, you can also join our Telegram channel where we share ideas. If you have any problem going on in your farm, you can share it with others that may be interested in helping you. We have a lot of members in the group currently. We are almost heading to 50. So guys, don't hesitate. Okay, now we are going to talk, and then I'm going to share with you how you can also replicate the same system in your farm. Okay, so let's go to the first one. So guys, we are heading to the first house. This is actually the first house. You can see this is the house number 1 that we have. We have that guy is going to lay. Good morning, Obi. How are you? Obi, good morning. So we have these growers in this house. But in this particular house, we have one amazing thing that we have here. That's the rabbits. They are here. You can see them. The rabbits are here. Boy, good morning. They are here. We have some of them here. We've seen them. So it's something which you can practice, okay? Even though I'm into pure local chicken farming, I've decided to add the rabbits to the farm so that I learn more about how to raise rabbits. And then also I have goats which are not staying here. So guys, we have rabbits in the house, okay? So I'm learning about rabbits. Some people may say, oh guy, you have gotten these rabbits for a very long time. When are you starting the breeding process? I've gotten these rabbits. It's something, it's just small. That's one there. That's one there. She's just a very small rabbit that I've gotten, I think, after winning it at week 6, 7. That is when I got it last year, late 20th of October. Yes, 20th of October that I've gotten this rabbit. So I'll be starting the breeding process soon. I'm learning more about the rabbits, okay? But currently I have a mama that is hatching, in the process of hatching. Check it. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen how aggressive she is? Very, very aggressive. So, you know, local chickens, they are always aggressive. So she's the one hatching. I gave her 11 eggs to hatch, okay? So she's the one that is currently, she's the only one that is currently hatching. Aside that, we only have the hybrids. That is the Loman White. I've shared this guy with you once. That is the Loman White in a house, in addition to the Australus here, okay? So I just added these guys to the house to test something, okay? So the testing process is going on, so I'll share the result with you in no time, so you cannot afford to miss this. So the Loman White is the one mating the Australus currently, and then we have the growers, the young local chickens in the house here, okay? So this house contains only the growers. Good morning. They look great. Yes, they also look great to me, myself. So the second thing we are going to check is the guys at the isolation center. I bring them out this morning, so I'm going to share them with you. They are just outside, how they are doing. The Leghorn White, how is it doing, so that you also see what is going on, what I did exactly I'll share it with you in this same stream. I'll share it with you what I did to that roaster. Okay, so let's go there and check it out. Let's go on there. These are my small guys. See them? I just need... See, here. So 1, 2, 3. So have you seen the Leghorn White? He's now moving. Have you seen him? So he's now active, very, very active, guys. So the Leghorn White is actually active this morning. Very active, very active, very active. So in this house, we have 2 mamas. In this house, we have 2 mamas. The first batch of the chicks that are hatched. This, check them out. I told you they are 5. They are 5 in number. That is the first batch. They are 4 weeks old. And then the second batch is this one. These are the second batch that was hatched. And then the third batch, you've seen the mama at the brooding center. So they are a week and then 4 days old. Okay, a week and 4 days old. You can check them out. These guys, they are a week and 4 days old. They've already developed feathers. They are growing very, very good. You can see them. A week and 4 days old. See them, check them out. And then they are 7 in this cage. They are 7. So those are the guys we have in this house. So the breeding process, these guys, they are actually the eggs of those Australoops hatched by this local chicken. So, you know, I used the Leghorn White to mate or to cross the Australoops. That was the first test I carried out. And then I gave the eggs to this local chicken to hatch. Okay, because the Australoops, they are hybrid, first generation. So actually, they are not showing any sign of broodiness. So I have to give the eggs to this local chicken to hatch. And then you can check them out. So these are the eggs of the Australoop, the cross between the Australoop and then the Leghorn White. So you could see the white ones, 6 whites. They are actually 6 whites, but I lost 1 a day before yesterday. So 6 whites and then 2 blacks. Currently 5 whites and 2 blacks. So that is the breeding process. So let's go to this other house. Okay, this house, you can see them. So we are in here. Okay, we are in here. This morning they've actually started laying eggs. Yeah, let's check. We have 2 eggs being laid this morning already. See, they've laid 2 eggs this morning already. And then this is the big boy. This is the Noila. This rooster is a Noila. And then he is the one mating the local hens that we have. These are all local hens. And then you've known the story around this house. And then why this house is empty. You've already know the story. So this house is currently empty. And these are the local hens that I currently have in this house. You know, the ones we've gotten earlier, due to the outbreak, I have to release them and then send them to one of my friends to be keeping because of the outbreak. The outbreak is very severe at my end. So this particular cage or this house is, I have actually fumigated it. Okay, I do the fumigation. So in no time, the birds will be back in it. And then if the Leghorn White recovered fully, he will be the one mating the hens that we'll be having in this particular cage. But currently, at first the Leghorn White is the one mating these hens, but because of its health, I have to give them to this one, the Noila, to mate. Okay, so currently that is what is going on in this house. And then these guys, they are laying a day before yesterday, 5 eggs. Yesterday, a day before yesterday, 4. A day before, I think that was Wednesday, they've laid 5 eggs. Thursday, 4. Yesterday, 4. This morning, they've already laid 2 eggs, which are amazing. So, the eggs that I'm gathering from these hens and then that of the hybrids, I'm giving it to the local hens to hatch. But the process is getting a bit lengthier because we have to tend these 10 hens that we have to at least 1,000 hens before the year ends. So I'm needing an assistance from an incubator. That is something which is not natural, artificial. So I've shared that with you in one of the videos. So I need to share how I'm keeping the eggs in the other house. I need to share them with you. So the eggs we've gotten from this particular hens, that is the cross between the Leghorn White and then the local birds, I've given it to that mama. So those are the eggs that mama is sitting on. So I need to share how I'm keeping the eggs with you. So let's go to that house and then I'll share. So let's go there. So guys, we are back in here. So those are my guys. So how many hens are due for 1 meal? So actually, if you want to do the mapping, it's the maximum should be 1 to 10 hens, 1 rooster, 10 hens. So in the other house, it's actually 1 Leghorn White with 10 hens before the Leghorn White got infected. So 10 hens a rooster, 8 hens a rooster. So that is the ratio. Okay, from 1 to 10, it should be only 1 rooster. Okay, so you don't need many rooster in the house. Actually, if you have many rooster in the house, let's say you have 10 hens and then you have 2 roosters in the house, I need to do that experiment for you to see. The roosters will just be fighting over the hens, which they will not be mating the hens. And then the probability of you getting a highly fertilized eggs or fertile eggs will not be possible. Okay? What I mean is you may get, let's say, have you seen he's mating the Australo? Okay? So if you don't have this, you see, as he mounted the hen, the other rooster will just rush to beat him up. If that happens, if let's say you got 20 eggs, out of the 20, the probability of you getting fertile eggs will just be something very, very low. You out of the 20, 6 of them or 5 of them may only be fertilized because of their behavior. That is why you need, if you have 8 hens, it's just 1 rooster. 10 hens, 1 rooster. But above that, you can introduce 2 roosters. Okay, so that is how I'm doing it here in the farm. So let's check. So this is how I'm keeping the eggs. Okay, so these eggs, these ones are the ones from the hybrid. In addition to these 2 eggs are from local chickens, very big, but they have been here I think almost 10 days now. So I'll take them out this morning and eat. So but these eggs are from the hybrids. Okay, the Leghorn White and then that of the Australo first, and then the Lohmann White currently is the one mating the hybrids, and then these are the eggs they are laying. Okay, these are the eggs they are laying. And then if we check, these are the eggs we are getting from the Leghorn White, or these are one of the eggs we've gotten from the Leghorn White and then that of the local chickens, and currently it's the Noila that is mating the local chickens. So we are getting both white eggs and then that of brown eggs. They are also laying brown eggs. So this egg is brown, that one is white. Okay, so that is, so guys, that is how I'm keeping the eggs. I've shared with you how to keep your egg well enough. You know, if you want to hatch your eggs, they are fertilized eggs. So I think we are left with just 6 to hit 60. So if I should have gotten an incubator, let's say the 64 capacity incubator or the 128, by now I must be preparing the incubator for the hatching of these eggs. Okay, but now I don't have the incubator, so I have to wait until a local chicken becomes broody before I'll give it to that local chicken. And if that continues to happen, most of the eggs, you know, if the eggs are being fertilized within 5 to 7 days, they are ready for hatching. But after 7 days, 8, 10, the ability of the eggs to hatch reduces. So if you give 10 eggs to a chicken to hatch, out of those 10 you may get 5 chicks or 4 or even less. So I've seen it before, which I gave 10 eggs to a chicken to hatch. By the close of the day, she just hatched 3 out of the 10. So if the duration you are keeping it is longer, it reduces the ability of the eggs to hatch or to develop and hatch. So that is why you need to employ the incubator to assist in the process. And that is what I am currently up to. I'll be employing an incubator to be hatching the eggs, because the eggs are getting many, especially those guys have started laying and then they've hit 70% laying rate. Now I need an incubator to do that. Okay, so guys, that is how we are doing it in the house. But let me remind you, some of you may be new. If you want to place your eggs down, you know, the eggs have 2 parts, the pointed part and then the air space. The air space is the flat part for the chickens. So if you want to store your eggs, you have to store it at a very good temperature, which is not at, let's say, from 35 degrees to 37 degrees. Don't keep your eggs at that high temperature. Okay, you have to keep it something below the 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, so you can, I have the hygrometer thermometer in there, which I use to check the temperature. I will go in there to show you. But if you want to place your eggs down, you make sure that the pointed edge is facing downwards. Okay, you turn it and then the pointed edge should face downwards, and then the airspace should face upwards, else the embryo is going to die. Okay, that's all for that particular setup. So let's go in and then I'll show you the hygrometer thermometer that I've been using to check the temperature in the house. Let's go in there. So I've shared with you once again, one thing about the farming is you have to understand the required amount of feed that these birds must be taking, and these things needs to be measured. Okay, let me turn on the light. Okay, so this is the hygrometer thermometer that I've been using, the 2-phase. Have you seen it? This is the one I've been using to check the thermometer. It's just plug and play. Plug and play means you just input the battery like this. Have you seen it? Something like this, and then it will come. Boom, boom. Have you seen it? So this is what I have been using to check the temperature. Okay, this is what I've been using, and currently I have, if you hatch the eggs plenty like that, you need heat source for the chicks. So I've gotten this system down. These are 100 watt bulb. In addition to the setup, everything is in place. We are just waiting for the incubator. And if it comes to the feed, guys, this is what you must use. Okay, a weighing scale. You have to use a weighing scale to measure the quantity of feed that the guys must take. Okay, that is how you make money. That is how you can improve upon your farm. So if you want to start a breeder farm, a local chicken breeder farm, all these things need to be checked, because it's a business. You don't want to lose. You keep record of the feed quantity that the guys are taking. So if you don't have this weighing scale, you cannot determine the amount of feed and then the cost that the guys are taking. So I have all these things in place, and that is how I'm doing it. Okay, so in no time, we've given ourselves, or I've given myself, I'm left with 10 hens, and then I think I can do something about it from 10 to 1,000 before the year ends. And that is the process. Okay. And then we've gotten some growers also in the house already. So, guys, this is what I want to share with you in the house. We've talked around the house. We checked everything. I share with you the eggs, the breeding, and all these stuffs. Okay. So, if you enjoyed this particular time with me, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe if you want to be part of this journey. Join the community. Local chicken farming is profitable. And then it's something simple to do, easy to do. Okay, the only hard times you have is when you face those outbreaks moments. And then I'm sharing everything with you on the channel. Even though I've encountered that occurrence at the beginning of this year, we are still pushing through. Even though I've lost about 90% of my flock, I'm not giving up. I'm sharing every process with you. So you can start from 5 hens and then grow it. You can start from 10 hens and grow it. Okay. I've started with 15 and grow it before the occurrence happened. So we are starting all over again. So get 5 birds, get 10 hens with a rooster, and then you are cool to go. So guys, this is what I would like to share with you. Don't forget, if you are new, subscribe and be part of the community. Use the Telegram channel link in the description to join the Telegram channel too. If you have any problem, leave it in the chat. Most people, a lot of people are out there. They will help you, or they will assist you with your problem. Okay. So guys, I love you. This is where we part ways. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye for now.